All right, today we're going to talk about what are different kinds of sentences. For example, we have statements. They tell something, like the man was riding a bike. Statements and statement sentences end with periods. We have commands, where you tell or you ask someone to do something, like your mom or dad might say, clean your room. Sometimes a command might end with the punctuation mark of a period. Sometimes it might end with an exclamation point. Question sentences do just that. They ask questions. And exclamations, they express strong feelings. Those would end with exclamation points. Look for powerful words in these sentences to know if you need an exclamation point. Like, my vacation was fantastic. So let's try a few together. We're going to add the proper punctuation mark and decide what kind of question we think it is. So, where are you going? Did you decide that you needed a question mark? And it's a question sentence. What about pick up your room? Well, depending on how you're asked to do it, it might be a period or an exclamation point. And that would be a command. Someone's telling you to do something. This will be the best year ever. Now, best is a key word here. For best year ever, that would be a sentence with an exclamation point, and that's an exclamatory sentence. Now you try a few. I need a new toothbrush. What kind of punctuation mark would you put at the end? And what kind of a sentence is this? Did you decide that it needs a period? And it should be a statement because you're stating something you need. And what about the one on the bottom? Did you watch this movie? What punctuation mark does it need? Yep, a question mark, and it's a question. Make sure when you do the pages in your own packet, you put your punctuation mark and you tell what kind of sentence it is. Let's try a few more things today. What happens when we forget punctuation marks and we forget things like capital letters? See if you can fix these three sentences and put capital letters and punctuation marks where they need to be. Pause the video so that you can look and see if you can find all the mistakes. Did you pause the video? Let's go through what mistakes were made. The beginning of each sentence needs a capital letter. The first sentence, do you know when we're going to the library, is a question, so you should have put a question mark. Watch out for sharks needs an exclamation point. And I'm going to eat cookies for supper. My dad would be pretty excited if he got to eat cookies for supper, so I think for him that would be an exclamation point too. Let's try to find some more mistakes. Do you like to go to the beach? In the summer, it is my favorite thing. I enjoy building sandcastles with moats. My sister and I also like to splash in the waves. Come with us next time. See how many mistakes you can find in the paragraph. Let's fix some together. We need a capital D. Do you like to go to the beach? And in the summer can be part of that sentence, so I'm going to take out that period. Do you like to go to the beach in the summer? Now that's a question, so we need a question mark. It is my favorite thing. If it's my favorite, I probably want an exclamation point instead of a question mark. I enjoy building sandcastles. Well, that could be a sentence by itself, but with moats is considered a fragment, and we can put those sentences together. I enjoy building sandcastles with moats. My sister needs to be capitalized. My sister and I also like to splash, no period here, in the waves. And now we have a command sentence. Come with us next time. And if the beach is his favorite thing, or her favorite thing, we might want an exclamation point at the end. We're going to try to fix one more and then we'll see what happens. I went for a walk in town. While there, I spotted a dog. It was lonely and dirty, but was for sale. I decided I had to have the dog. I named him Balto because he reminded me of the book. Do you want to see him? Now, I won't show him to you yet until you look for all the mistakes, so pause the video and see if you can find the mistakes in the paragraphs. So after pausing the video and looking for mistakes, let's see what we have. I went for a walk in town should be one sentence. So we would get rid of the period and do a lowercase I. I went for a walk in town, period. While there, comma, I spotted a dog. Looks good. It was lonely, and dirty, but was for sale. Oh, we could put that all together. It was lonely, take that out, that period, and dirty, but we'll do a little b, but was for sale. I decided I had to have the dog. I named him Balto because he reminded me of the book. Well, we're going to make what's called a complex sentence here. We're going to take out this period and do a little b. I named him Balto because he reminded me of the book. Do you want to see him? That's a question mark. Are you ready to see Balto? He looks a little surprised, huh? Try the pages in your packet, and if you have any questions, come and see me.